Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to talk about top 10 misconceptions about Dubai. Now if you're planning to come here but you are stepping back because you have a lot of unanswered questions, then this might be the right video for you. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So number 1, Dubai is the country name. Now, a lot of people are thinking that, yeah, I've heard Dubai a lot of times, and if you ask them, okay, Dubai is where? And they're gonna say, Dubai is the country. For me, I think that they are putting Dubai on the front line most of the time. So basically, they might have this mentality that Dubai might be like easier to remember, because honestly, Dubai is not even the capital city. And first of all, the name of the country is called United Arab Emirates, and Dubai is not even the capital city. The capital city is Abu Dhabi, but for me, I would think that Abu Dhabi may be more Middle Eastern to remember, so they might have put Dubai on the center stage because it's easier to remember, okay? And I think also Dubai is the center of tourism because I've been to Abu Dhabi and I've seen the differences as well, that they have like more of the palace and some huge mosque, but in Dubai there's more of a recreational places, so I think that they are promoting Dubai more when it comes to tourism, and they are promoting Abu Dhabi more for like diplomatic reasons. Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I guess you get what I mean. Okay, so next is the climate is always hot. So people are thinking here that, okay, in Dubai it's only summertime and I'm never gonna be able to survive that. Now you're wrong, because you know why? The people here are aware that it's extremely hot, so most of the establishments or even the houses are equipped with air condition. Right now I am working from home, so I don't really feel the heat outside because I'm not always going out. At the same time, when I go pick up some groceries, then I choose to go out at night so that it will not be really that hot. Now there's 2 seasons here. First is summer, which lasts I think for about 6 or 7 months, and then the rest of the months is for winter time. And winter time here, it's very nice. It's very different from my home country, because in my home country it's humid and it doesn't reach like a certain level of, I would say, 10 degrees, but here it can get even to 9 degrees in some places. And it's really nice if you want to go to like the mountains, or if you want to do barbecue in the middle of the desert, because the temperature can get really low, so you can feel that it's also a livable country for that specific reason. Okay, now number 3, Arabic is the only language. Now, I know in some countries it is required to have like a language test before you can get a work, but here it's never a case. To be quite honest, there are a lot of American or English companies here. Apple is here, Virgin Mobile, So if there is a requirement for you to have an Arabic language certificate, then most of the time the employers will say that on their ad or on their advertisement before they hire you, or they might be asking you if you speak Arabic, but in my case, I was never asked if I can speak Arabic, and also with the nature of work that I am right now, I'm pretty confident that they will never ask me to speak Arabic because I'm never going to be able to do that, okay? Number 4, Islam is the only religion. Now, when you get here, you will learn that there's a lot of diversities here. When I used to go out with Filipino friends during weekends, I honestly went with them to the church, now to a Catholic church. And yes, there is churches here, there is prayer halls, you just have to ask if you have any friends here, then just ask them where can you pray, that is if you are a practicing one. But if you're not, then just don't bother, as long as you respect the religion here and the tradition here, then it's not a problem. Now also, in addition to that, they have this thing called Year of Tolerance, wherein they tolerate whatever culture we have here, and there's even like a national day for every country, and they are putting those flags on top of the Burj Khalifa, which is a good sign of being open and awareness. Number 5, you can't buy pork. Now, as a Filipino, I know that, my people likes to eat pork, and there's always a way. If you guys are thinking that how can you be able to eat pork if you're living here? Now, just ask Filipinos maybe, and then they should be able to let you know or point you to which supermarket they get this item from. Now, to tell you honestly, on the supermarket section, you just have to look for the non-Muslim section, and then you can find those items there. You can find a fresh one or a frozen one, or you can find it like in a can. So that's not really a problem. Just make sure that you are not publicly displaying it, then you should be fine. Okay? Number 6, you cannot buy alcoholic drinks. Now, there's clubs here. So what do you expect? If there's clubs here, that means there's a source where they got those alcohol from. Now, if you want to buy some drinks, then just ask your friends where they get it from, and for sure, most likely, you will be able to get the answer. For some cities, they might require you for a license, or for some cities, they might require you to like stay at home when you're drinking, that it's not allowed to go out and be drunk, and I think in any parts of the world, like for example in America, it's a criminal crime to be driving under the influence of alcohol. So the same goes here. So basically you just have to be careful. If you're gonna drive, then of course drink, but in moderation. Okay? Number 7, fashion or clothing. Now, you might have seen the traditional dress for men and also for female. Now, the traditional dress is mostly worn by the locals and the Arabs. Okay? Now, it's not really required for you to wear them. I honestly got them for a festival and I've worn them on some holidays, and it was a lot of fun. They were really happy that they saw me wearing them, but it's not required. And at the same time, if you go out and wear a t-shirt and shorts, it's not a problem. Just watch out for some establishment. They might be putting some dress codes. I remember I have a friend who wear like a, she wore like a micro mini, and for us, we don't really care, honestly, and the people also that are around us doesn't really care. But there was like a security guard, and he approached her to tell her to leave, something like that. It was scary and annoying at the same time, but I think someone reported her. It's not really the security who like really saw it and reported it, or I'm not really sure what really happened. But lesson learned here, watch out for dress codes that are like posted on the walls so that you are gonna be on the safe side, or just observe the dress that you are wearing so that you're not gonna be in that situation. Okay? And also, surprisingly, the Arabs, they like to dress up as well, and they even know some major brands. Like if you go to the Dubai Mall, you're gonna be seeing a lot of Arabs there who are wearing the same clothes like what you're wearing, like t-shirts and shorts and high heels, and some expensive bags. Like you can really tell that they really like to explore and they really like to experiment with their taste when it comes to their fashion statement, and also they don't want to be left behind when it comes to like what is going on outside of UAE. All right? Number 8, UAE is an only Arab country. Now, if you look at the map, yes, it's in the middle of the Arabian Peninsula, but Dubai opened their gates to everybody. Now, when you get here, you're gonna see that there's a lot of airplanes coming in from all sorts of countries, and when you get here, you're gonna be working with different nation. Like in my company, I think there's only 10% of like UAE or Dubai locals. The rest are like, or not Dubai citizens, or you can be working with Europeans and some other Asian nation. I know Philippines is very near Malaysia and Indonesia, and honestly, I've never met one from these countries, but when I got here, I have met some Malaysians and also some European nations that I've never heard before. Like for example, Bosnia and Kosovo, I was able to meet some here, like in the malls, so basically it's a good opportunity for you to discover other culture as well, because we only live once. Number 9, everyone is rich. Now, people are thinking that, okay, it's a land of money and, it's a land of opportunities and all the people here are rich, and how am I gonna supposed to like get along, But honestly, you have to do your own research and consider those oil-rich nations. So you can start off from there and the rest will be average, I would say. People are getting their way up to be rich here, I can tell. Like you can start off to be like a normal, down-to-earth employee, and then you can end up being like the owner of a huge company, if you know the tricks and if you get lucky. But do your own research. Consider the oil-rich nation, mostly in the Gulf region. These are the ones who are born with money, but I'm not saying that they don't work. They also work, but most of the time they are business partners and they have their own thing at the same time while working. So they're pretty well privileged, but at the same time they are very friendly and also considerate. This is my observation and I am very happy about that. Okay? Number 10. lack of freedom. Last but not least, but I want to stress this out, do not say that women cannot drive or whatever. Women are very well respected here, regardless of the nationality. I can tell that they have pretty much gone so far when it comes to restrictions, you know, like for example, like riding a bus, you know, ladies first, even ordering food or even like paying at the counter. Like they're just putting women on priority most of the time, and I really love that. I've been to Europe and there's no such thing as ladies first there. Everybody can just step into, you know, whatever event, and everybody can just fall in line, and that's about it. All right, but in Dubai they are pretty much respecting the women and they are valuing their mother's opinion. So you know, that's pretty much very different from the country where I'm from, but there's just, you know, advantage to that. So women are very well respected here, and at the same time you can kind of have that freedom compared to other Arab nation. Of course there will be some rules to follow, but Dubai is pretty much open in terms of new things, which is a good thing. Okay, so yes, we do have freedom here and we are happy. Okay, alright, so that's our top 10 misconceptions about Dubai, and I hope you have learned a lot from this, and I hope it helps you a lot when it comes to deciding whether you want to work here and live here permanently with your friends and family. If you still have any questions, please leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to be the next one to watch my next upload, then just hit the bell icon. So till next time guys, bye.